Hi, I'm Callie and welcome to my kitchen. So today is like super gloomy, super rainy. It's been raining on and off all day and I'm really in the mood to like bake some stuff. And I have also been spending way too much time on TikTok lately. And I have found a bunch of viral recipes that just look really cool that I really want to try. So I think today I'm just gonna hang out in the kitchen with you guys and make some pretty cool, like very few ingredient / microwavable recipes. So I just got an apron on and I put my hair back, so I now look like a founding father, but that's fine. I don't want hair in my food, so it's all good. Kind of chaotic, but it's fine. So the first thing that I have to do for the coffee is to boil water, which I'm going to do right now. So while the water boils in the back, I'm gonna start with the actual like coffee part. So I need to pull up the TikTok to make sure that I'm doing this properly. I'm pretty sure it's 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, and you just whip it, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, whip it makes me think of Skip-Its, and I don't know if y'all remember, but do you remember those like Skip-It things where it would like go on your ankle and you like spin it and then you have to jump? Oh, they're so fun. Okay. This one by Plant.
Here's how to make that famous whipped coffee at home. Start by adding 2 tablespoons of instant coffee.
2 tablespoons of instant. Also, okay, my kettle is very chaotic and it like, okay, I need to pull it off before it starts screaming, because once it starts screaming, water starts violently spraying out of the spout and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, I'm gonna hope that this bowl is big enough and I'm just gonna kind of go for it. So I bought this Maxwell House Dark Roast instant coffee. Okay, so I'm just gonna put 2 tablespoons of this stuff in.
Tablespoons of sugar, white or brown will all work.
Okay, and now they're using brown sugar, so I'm gonna get some brown sugar to do this. Okay, I found golden sugar. This stuff is like very clumpy.
Then you want to add 2 tablespoons of boiling hot water to the bowl.
Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was so violent. My kettle just sprayed water all over the counter, like violently. Okay, 2 tablespoons of this. And now it says to just start whisking it. Okay, I'm gonna take it over to the hand whisker so this will go faster. Uh-oh. That's not good. The extension's gone. Kind of chaotic, but I found it. We're gonna just start whipping. It's working. I don't know how long you're supposed to do it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna say it's ready because that looks like whipped to me. I'm gonna try it. Oh my god. Y'all, why does it taste like that? Oh my god. I don't know why it tastes like that, but now, I know it's supposed to be served with milk, so I'm hoping that's gonna make it taste less absolutely disgusting. Like, it's so bad. I'm not even gonna look at how they did it because I'm so disgusted, but I'm gonna pour milk. Say like half the cup maybe? Like that much? Oh, that's a lot of milk. Oh my god, okay. Can you pour milk back in? That's good enough. So bad, I can't handle it. Like, it looks like peanut butter, but oh boy, it's nowhere near. Okay, so as far as aesthetics go, it's pretty darn cute. I really like it. I think it's very Instagrammable, but I have a reusable straw. I'm gonna mix it with the milk and hopefully it's gonna make it like a lot cuter. It's definitely very thick. Last time I made this, it was pretty thin and it ended up like falling apart. So it's really cute. I don't like milk, so I just don't think I can get behind it. Like, I am a coffee person. I like coffee. I like iced coffee. I like iced caps. I like most coffees. But this is honestly disgusting, which is very sad because look how cute it is. Like, that's pretty dang cute, but I'm not gonna drink it. I don't think I can. The aesthetic is going to get like a 9 out of 10 because it's a little chunky. You can see, I think that's just me, like a man error. But it's really cute and I think it has a potential to be Instagrammed. But for taste, without milk, I'm gonna give it a 2. And with milk, I'm gonna give it a 5. Because with milk, it's just the initial taste. The aftertaste is actually pretty good. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish this. I will never make this again. Like, guaranteed. Never again. Okay, so today is Mother's Day. And I actually haven't baked a cake or anything yet. I was supposed to, and then I decided to make brunch instead. But my mom deserves a cake. So what better to do than make a cake in the microwave, right? So I found a super easy cake recipe. This went viral. It has, I think, 8.1 million views. So it's definitely pretty cool. It looks like a proper cake on the video.
Editing Callie here. Unfortunately, I could not insert the clip of the video on YouTube, so just bear with me and click the link below.
Okay. First problem, it says to sift. I don't have a sifter, so this might be controversial, but I'm just gonna mix them. It says 1.5 cups of flour. That is 1 cup. I feel like this bowl is very big. And we're gonna go in for a second cup. Okay, I'm gonna do this twice. I don't even know if this is a tutorial or what I'm trying to do, but I'm gonna just do it. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. Microwaving a cake would be like life-changing because obviously there's mug cakes, right? But you never see somebody like bring it. I could send this to like a bake sale and be like, yeah, I made a cake. And it would be made in the microwave. She's added stuff. Okay, she says add the sugar. So 3/4 of a cup. I'm gonna get my little thing. Okay, so I melted the butter and I'm just gonna add it like she did. Oh my god, that looks so good. Okay. I mix that in as well. And I believe she, oh, okay, that's very chunky. I believe she also added the water.
Hot water will bloom the cocoa powder and intensifying.
Okay, she added warm water. So 1 3/4 cups plus 2 tablespoons. Okay, so this is water left over from the whipped coffee and I'm just going to put it in. I know you are supposed to use a wet measuring cup for this. I'm honestly not even gonna bother because I don't want to dirty another item. So it's 1. And 2 tablespoons. These are my dirty utensils, but it works. Okay, it looks mixed to me, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, now she says that you can use whatever fits in your microwave, so I think I'm gonna use this. Now she says to grease the sides, so I'm gonna do that with butter just to stay consistent with what I used in the recipe. So I just grabbed a pencil and I'm just going to outline my dish. There we go. This looks exquisite. Okay, now she just dumps it in, which I'm just gonna dump it in. Now, The parchment paper is not sticking to the side, so it's like making the cake look weird, but I think I'm just gonna go for it. Exquisite. Okay, so she says that cooking time varies a lot, and she put hers in for 3 minutes at first and then checked it and then did another 2. So I'm gonna do that. I am pretty worried because the parchment paper is starting to rip there, so a bit of cake is spilling out, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna put this in and I'm going to check back in 3 minutes. Okay, moment of truth time. I'm so excited. Oh my God, it looks like a cake. Now you see the issue is that we have like cake everywhere. That is clean enough for me, ladies and gentlemen. I baked a cake. Margot break. Mwah. Hi, so it's the next day and I decided to leave the cake out overnight just to make sure that it would like set properly because I found it a little bit jiggly after the microwave last night. So I left it out in some saran wrap and I'm about to unwrap it. I also made some chocolate frosting in this bowl off camera because I just thought it was like pretty much basic chocolate frosting. I will leave the link for this below. Anyway, I'm gonna unwrap the cake and I'm gonna ice it and we're gonna make some donuts and then I'm gonna try both at the same time. Okay, so I moved the camera angle down again just so you could see the cake while I ice it because I think it's super satisfying. But here it is. It looks fantastic. I just kind of go for it. Okay, so now for the actual grand reveal. Here it is. I don't want it to fall. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the cake. Now I'm not gonna try the cake right away. I'm just gonna make the next recipe first just so I can have both at the same time, which leads us into the next recipe, which is Timbits or donut holes, however you wanna say it, which by the way, I recently found out that donut holes is like the dough taken out of the center of the donut because donuts are like bagels and they just have a hole in the middle. So I don't know, man. I always wondered why they would be called donut fulls, but anyway, that's why. Okay, so for this recipe, you need 1 cup of self-rising flour and you need some plain yogurt, which I have right here. So apparently that's all you need and I'm kind of excited. My handy dandy food scale. And I'm gonna measure out 190 grams of plain yogurt. Here we go. It's already at 60 grams, so. Okay, so from what I understand, you just kind of plop it in and start mixing. So I'm gonna go with that process right now. I'm sort of concerned that it's not enough yogurt, but we'll see. Hopefully it turns out like hers did because hers look fantastic. Mine's kind of just becoming this like clump and it's not really forming a dough.
Just like for the cake, please click the link down below if you want to follow along with the recipe
This
used
is
here.
starting to look like hers a lot more. Now, one more problem I'm finding here is that she's using a piping bag with a tip on it. I'm just gonna use a Ziploc bag that I cut because I don't have any of that. I'm gonna have to plop it in there in sections because it's definitely not gonna fit if I do it all at once. Okay, hello. Get in there. Don't be shy. Put some more. That makes me think of the James Charles one. Oh no, my spatula is falling apart. Okay, chaos. That makes me think of that James Charles like TikTok where he's like, don't be shy, put some more. Okay, so this is what my dough looks like. Looks just fine to me. So I'm going to put a pot of hot oil on the stove and I'm gonna start piping these in and make some freaking Timbits. Okay, so I preheated the oil and I'm just gonna start, you're just supposed to squeeze it and cut it into the oil. So I'm gonna go for it. Kind of scared, it's fine. This is what they look like. I'm just brushing them in cinnamon and sugar while they're hot so that it actually sticks. Okay, so these look absolutely amazing. I can't really tilt the plate. They are cinnamon and sugar over here and chocolate icing glaze type thing over here. I would call this a success. Okay, so I just did a quick cleanup of the kitchen because between yesterday and today, my kitchen looked absolutely horrible. It looked like a tornado went through it. But now I'm sitting down and I'm going to try the cake. Okay, so it cuts like a cake. Come on. Okay, I'm destroying the icing. Oh, there we go. Cake. Okay, I can already tell it looks better than 99% of the cakes that I've made traditionally. So that's a very good sign. So I'm gonna try a piece of the cake first and then the cake with the icing. So I'm a little nervous. It smells like a cake as well, so. I'm kind of mad because it tastes like a cake. Like, it's pretty much perfect. So it's basically the consistency of a mug cake, but I mean, what did you expect? You made it in the microwave, you know what I mean? So, but it's pretty good. I like the flavor, very much adequate. And I'm now gonna try it with the icing. I have royal icing and just the coffee icing that I made. It tastes exactly like a cake. And now to rate it, I need to remember that it's a microwave cake, right? So for the aesthetic, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because it looks fantastic. It looks like a cake that I would make in a pan. I like that it didn't take eggs, which was really nice because sometimes you just don't have eggs beginning to bake a cake. And the fact that I made this in the microwave and it looks fantastic definitely helps on that front. For taste, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it tastes like a cake. The only thing is that the consistency is slightly off. So now, donuts. I'm really excited. Before I dig in, I'm gonna say that the aesthetic is 10 out of 10. They look like Timbits. They were not too hard to make. I did do a test run before I filmed these ones and they were raw, so I'm really hoping that these aren't overcooked because they are really hard on the outside. There's a lot going on. Okay, first bite, it tastes like a plain donut, which is what we were going for. The taste totally reminds me of beaver tails, which I love, but these were like really fun to make, pretty simple if you can get past the hot oil. Keep a fire extinguisher nearby, but they're definitely like crispy and just, like, look how good that looks. And that was only 2 ingredients, which I think is so cool. This looks disgusting, but here we go. This one looks like the Timbits that I love, so I'm gonna try it. I definitely like the chocolate one, but I do prefer the cinnamon and sugar ones as opposed to the chocolate ones, but that's just, I think, personal preference. And for taste, I'm going to rate them a 9 out of 10 because I really enjoyed them. The one thing is that they're very crispy, and I don't think that if I'd left them in the oil for less time, it would make much of a difference because the other batch had only been in a few seconds less and they were practically raw in the center. The other thing is that I find them quite plain, but then again, it is plain donuts, so you get all your flavor from the glaze. But I would have liked if there was a bit more flavor in the actual dough. So that's gonna be it for me trying viral foods recommended by TikTok and YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making these, and honestly, I think they're pretty cool. And I really like that you can make stuff like this in a microwave and like on the stove when you would usually have to go to the store to buy them. Now, I know most of these things aren't unique to TikTok or YouTube, but I still think it's very convenient that I found a recipe for 5-minute microwavable cake on YouTube. So that's pretty cool for me. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know. I totally recommend trying these if you want to, but make sure that you're being extra careful, especially because we're dealing with hot oil and like that can catch fire pretty easily, and also microwaving something for 5 minutes. Just make sure that you're checking it intermittently to make sure that you're not gonna burn anything down. All the videos I use to make these recipes will be linked in the description box. Along with those recipes, my social medias will be linked down below, as well as a playlist for other videos that you can watch of mine. Make sure to like this video and comment if you did enjoy it because it makes my heart happy to see people are actually enjoying my content. And getting feedback on these videos really helps me learn for the next video, and it really helps with the algorithm to recommend me to other people who might enjoy this type of content. And like I said, that is it. So make sure that you are liking, commenting, checking out these recipes, and following my social medias. Make sure to come back next Wednesday at 7 p.m. for a new video. It's gonna be pretty fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I think you're gonna enjoy it. And without any more talking, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will totally see you next week.